All right, guys, so we are addressing this idea of IT band syndrome for lifters. And what we want to address from the very beginning is this mechanism really isn't possible for lifters. What IT band syndrome is a repetitive friction movement of that muscle, of that band on the side of the thigh here. And so with lifters, even with CrossFitters, we're not really getting that high up in mileage enough for it to even be an issue for these people. And we want to explain to you the reason why you're feeling it in that area and why you might be getting a diagnosis like that and what's really causing that pain. And so if we look at our little model here, it shows how, actually I'm going to show you here with this. So we're going to put this up. I'm going to take this chunk of our little skeleton friend's spine away here. I'm going to show you what happens. So as we go through these flexion movements in lifting, such as the deadlift, such as the squat, what happens is compression in our spine as well as flexion. You'll see the little jelly material come out, which is what happens with your discs. So flexion here and compression will push that little jelly material backwards, either backwards and to the side or just strictly backwards, and presses on the nerve roots in there. And so this one here comes down and it comes out. And so with IT band specifically, it usually is a referral from the L5 area. So the L5 nerve root comes out, comes down the thigh here, and you start to feel a referral pain in this specific area, whether it be the lateral glute or the lateral thigh. So the way that we're going to test this is through a movement, what we call the Slump Test. And so we're going to do this really slowly and gently because you can really irritate this area by doing this movement. So first what we're going to do is we're going to bring our chin to our chest, and then we're just going to round the mid-stomach area nice and slowly, like so. And if this already ignites your pain in that lateral thigh here, you've already confirmed to us that this is your issue. We are doing exactly what I showed you on the dynamic spine model here of putting compression and flexion onto those discs in the back, and it's probably pushing that disc out, pressing on that nerve, and now you're feeling that referral pain down the thigh there. If this, in this position, is not igniting that pain, in the office what we would do is slowly bring that side of complaint out, like so, only to the point where they start to feel that pain. So whether it be just first initiating it here or all the way up. What this is doing is putting even more of a stretch on those nerves, and it's eliciting that pain in the lateral thigh here, which is confirming to us that it's probably a disc issue, pressing on those nerves, and then we have to treat you accordingly, give you rehab exercises accordingly. So with lifters specifically, with compression and flexion movements, it's most likely not an IT band syndrome issue. It's an L5 nerve root issue. And so if this is something that you tried at home and this ignites your pain, please be careful with this one. We want you to call us and let us know. This is what we see in our office all the time. It really doesn't take very many visits to get people out of this pain. We get to have them return to activity pretty quickly. You just have to let us know how it goes for you.